They killed, give me Isaiah 14 and 21. They did the same thing to my people. So then you said that they put millions of my yes, you said. Should a murderer go to jail for murdering? Absolutely. Should a thief go to jail when he steals? Absolutely. Should a robber pay back the money he robbed? Absolutely. So why shouldn't the white man pay for what he did? That's right. One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog.
I'm in a hell of a hole, was never expected to grow. Just obstacles set in the road, that a result of me selling my soul. The story I'm telling is cold, but yet it's what everyone knows. The white man's the devil is known. America was never a home, only a place of captivity, safe facility, hating, disfigure me. They claim that I'm lazy, be killing me. Maybe the slavery draining my energy. 400 years and counting. The trail of my tears is countless. The fact that I'm here is astounding, but I can't wait till this shit is surrounded. Ready to tangle my king and the angel, be ready to rap. Crack in the sky, nuclear missiles and make it official. I'm capturing every cracker surviving. Put them all in chains where they need to be. Slavery for me. And let the whole world see that with them in the cage and safer in the streets. Put the dog on a leash, get resolved for the beast. 144, get the ruler show, we could all be at peace. As soon as the trumpets are sound, your kingdom we busting it down. The only way justice is found, the time for your judgment is now.
You'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog.
Look, ain't no remorse in my blood slim. It won't be no compromise. Now it's time to feed the worms. Watch his body turn to flies. I clutch iron while you trust the lies. The next Glock I buy gon' be Gen 5. I get it customized. And sending shots off like farewell. Praying payback come back around like a carousel. Still remember your Honda's words ringing in my head like bells. Said you in his body, you fit the Lord, fuck the cocktail. Triangle choke, apply pressure to the game like I did Vondale. Payback's a bitch in his dress, she a bombshell. Revenge is dish served cold, I just hope they making oxtail. Glock fresh out the box, I swear it got that new car smell. Made myself a target in a world of mad shooters. There was design 5 for our babies to pass through in the day of our king's reign. I'll be overzealous. They bought my jealous, I bought brand new parabellums.
Someday you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog.
I got you. Let it rap real quick. Look. The city eyes. It's time to vote off. My God, a real nigga. Cause he wasn't no flaw. Posted on the corner like a watchdog. Family secure, got that shot in the closet by the mob ball. Fuck what they heard, but tell them it's all true. Be cautious, that foundation falls to fall through. They gon' fall. Look, I keep this shit 50 times 2. Ain't no more heart in this game, I'm John Q. Colder than the avalanche, way above average. Fierce taste sweet, told him make me an apple tree. Left us in the valley full of bones, this where hope found. Java, come on, man. Dark sands get broke down. riding through Evanston with Mark Quad. Telling me how the crackers turn this child into a ghost town. Focus out, nigga, I lay that game down. I feel his pain, cause nothing is the same now. Let my light shine like heaven through a rain cloud. Glock have a fit like my child, so tangy. Try to warn them niggas we bear arms like tarantulas. Them other niggas rap, I make anthems. I really seen prophets under this banner. Made my enemies bow down on camera. Told my design I wanted black and white like a panda. I'm better than that nigga that sunk dirty Diana. Look, I move like a Brazilian, precious cargo, spirit ancient, but I got a new semi-auto. Wave that bitch around like where's Hardo. Sleep if they won't, I cut through they Z's like I'm Zorro. Pay me for his name, so I gotta keep that steel clutch. Trust me, I'm not what you think. I squeeze till it click like Dorothy when the heels touch. The world got me dumb, I don't feel much. Round with Yara down, just left the state bridge. Looking for a bitch better than Baby's kid. Remember, I dropped Quiet Storm, I've been gone ever since. Still in the field, fuck them niggas on the fence, yeah. Yeah, you know what it is. 140 for the rebel, busy man shit, nigga. They take their head off, nigga. I read what Eve did to Adam, I just pray my love don't lie to me. Swing the iron like Samson, I can't let no holder lie to me. I don't feel these rappers, all they lies is hypocrisy. Ain't no competition, ain't no rivalry. Niggas think I'm playing, I don't hear one word they saying, this shit light work. Think Muhammad one of us, he might lose his life first. Suckle up and stay alert. Another cop can stretch the nigga. He a demon, this an exorcism. Watch I bless the nigga. You took that open blood, then you know I'm gonna get active with you. From the opposition, I see vision. Let me paint the picture. Rappers claim they spit and I ain't listening. Is in fact the fear. If revenge was a woman, now I stroke that bitch like Jackie. So I war, we gon' run the summer. It's gonna be historical. Thought they making plays, made them niggas call the audible. As who run this shit, but their question is rhetorical. Bitch, I'm the one, me cookies with the oil. I'ma get them crackers, hell, should've never kidnapped my family. I can't be do that. Bet I be the last nigga standing. Do a life sentence for my niggas, pray you understand me. I might put a switch on this Glock and call it young baby. How you real triggering on them dots? You a bird feeder, claiming he a demon. What's a demon to a cold leader? When he said something, I ain't hear him. This shit light. It ain't on who got the gun, it's on who gon' up that pipe first. I turn a bad situation to a game change. Bring soldiers from the dead, just raised up the chain. 6 shots, I'ma look like Aaron Jones when I run it. Never bite the hand that feeds you, you'll never get that hand back. He bitching about 10%, I don't wanna hear none of that. He dropping sword, fuck him, just make sure you get that cover back. Look around, he ain't with us, probably cause he never was. Now my chin like you with the angels for your brothers. Everybody wanna be Richard Porter, God kill him like Alpo. Play if he want, it's laying in the trunk like Lee Malvo. I'm a certified woman's ass nigga, I am not a toy. Hey, I with that hollow side, yeah, this the rim accord. Feel like Gullah Jake when I'm in Fayetteville, you feel your boy. Still up on my bread, still I think that's all that I do. The way I get it, boy, lost, they gon' start to call him Elroy. Fuck his game, pop out on them demons like I'm Hellboy.
A court took out. The white man is the devil.
You see, I've been in here for a little minute. You know what I'm saying? And I see niggas, they like to talk a lot. They like to claim leadership. They like to claim this and that. You know what I'm saying? They like to be above what they really is and have authority. But they don't really need that authority. They don't really know what to do with that leadership. You understand? You hold hands with this white ass, need to stop and ask you to give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up and serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. everybody ain't with all that. Let bygone be. Boy, and she stop it, and she the prophets. My niggas serious. When they hit us with dope and kill us with crack, where the fuck with your leaders? I'm curious. He cashed out on your blood, traded you in and bought a new biz. Ask you the prophets, I tell you the scheme. If you don't wake up, you gon' die in your dreams. I say you won't tell you no more. I swear these crackers try to kill us slow. Just spoke to a nigga and fed he up for parole because of the COVID. It feel like the host in this world that don't go together. Know it's gold in the ghetto. I'm in the city blazing with my niggas. Just told the devil the score never settle. Yeah, she the prophets. I'm tired of these niggas keep talking about, you respect my religion, I respect your religion. Boy, your ass need to stop it, ass she the prophets. Like we all come together. Cause they say God so loved the world. God so loved the world and boy, your ass need to stop it, ass she the prophets. Don't give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. Hey, Jeremiah, we don't pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up. You know what I'm saying? Boy, your ass need to stop it, and she the wrong with step. I'm silent for show. For the fake niggas, stay silent. I got it, let's go, let's go. I ain't taking no loss. Ain't no talking when we got the flow. Ain't no peace, just play with your own. I'ma be loyal to the right arm. Tell them we can't keep it slate. And I can never let bygone be bygone. Got you, baby mother on high, on high. Baby pass through the fire. And she the prophets. That baby soul belong to the Lord. How dare you abort it? Devil will fail you, bitch, I can afford it. I prepare slaughter, you bring me my water. Push your leaders weak, let them lies slip through their teeth. Their ass need to stop it, and she the prophets.
That's just the reality, Christians. I'm sorry to hurt your feelings. I know your pastor lied to you every Sunday for 30 years, but that's what the church is for, lying. That's why they exist, to lie the money out of your pockets.
Boy, your ass need to stop it, and she the give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga.
Yeah. On 44 shit, you know what I mean? Busy man. Look, when that shit drop, you step all the way on their neck, step on their neck and they head with that shit.
Fine then, I ain't show no mercy, we gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They don't know how I did it, got it out the mud, straight to glory. They don't know how I did it, he nice, but he don't show them skills, how I show them skills. He ride, but he don't work the wheel, how I work the wheel. They mad, up to solid, circle tight, yeah, vacuum seal. No, they want my life, I ain't worried, I got rank for real. I got real soldiers, kill for me, nigga, watch yourself. They said you been in beast mode lately, you is not yourself. When you dropping that fire, precious marriage, they inquiring. They can't stop what's coming, but I see them conspiring. Cross the line, them firing. This bitch here, finna break the spin on kindness. I don't trust you, circle small. You can keep your features. Me and my niggas don't keep no secrets. And it feel like Jeepers Creepers. Say they want some smoke, dog. Try and blow these chimney sweeps. Coming like we coming, you can't even cap. These niggas don't run it like we running, bitch, don't even start. Bitch, I'm with my niggas till the end, till them do us part. If you wanna leave, you can leave, bitch. Bless your heart, fine then. I ain't show no mercy, we gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They don't know how I did it, got it out the mud, straight to glory. They don't know how I feel. He nice, but he don't show them skills, how I show them skills. He ride, but he don't work the wheel, how I work the wheel. Oh, I got a man, circle tight, yeah, back and seal. I heard they want my life, I ain't worried, I got rate for real. Take over in effect, yeah, I'm fully focused. You might not see it on me, just know it's women, that bitch fully loaded. Ooh, yeah, we up and rolling. Told them I need major motion. Think I'm joking, I'ma school them niggas like they baby Jody. Got it out the dust, now I'm too clean, don't know why they hate me. What you want out life, dawg? Guns and butter, baby boy. You PK top, dawg. Certified road runner. I'ma turn that Ecoline into a damn tank. I got chopper stash in the attic like they in front. They had that shit on lock till I snapped on them like ball colors. You cannot play both sides, gotta choose your colors. See I'm throwing that one up with that W, that's my blood, bro. Fine in. I ain't show no mercy, I'm gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They don't know how I did it, got it motherfuckers. Stand over him. Shoot him in the face.
Yeah. I stay away from the streets and the trouble to get in. Trying to stay strong in this world full of sin, but they wanna bring us down, they wanna see us win. They wanna kill us all, Lord, tell me, can I live? Can a nigga live? Can I live? Can a nigga live? Lord, tell me, can I live? I know the hatred's deeper than the color of your skin. So can I live? Can a nigga live? Can I live? Can a nigga live? Lord, tell me, can I live? Know the hatred's deeper than the color of your skin. Can I live?
America KKK, land of the good smokers, home of the slaves, and I'm just trying to be great. Tell me, how can I live with this drama every day? I'm a light, I'm a beam in this darkness. It seems that real life is a nightmare. Can I live my dreams on this earth? Since I was young, I realized I had a destiny bigger than the fake shit that disguises what was best for me. Better than the hate and all the lies that be the death of me. As of late, since we've been hypnotized since elementary, thought it was my skin, but studied something that was new to me. They hate me because of what my ancient ancestors used to be. Healers, teachers, deities, not all of them were kings and queens. Our nature was natural, not supernatural. Now they call it magic and voodoo, that shit ain't practical. All the roots connected, always more to learn that you know. Don't let the shit go over your head. Same snakes up in the garden, but the skin just shed. They'll always try to convince you that it's all in your head. Just know you gotta do better before you hit your bed. I stay away from the streets and the trouble to get in. Trying to stay strong in this world full of sin, but they wanna bring us down, they don't wanna see us win. Trying to kill us all, Lord, tell me, can I live? Can a nigga live? Tell me, can I live? Can a nigga live? Lord, tell me, can I live? I know the hate is deeper than the color of our skin. Can I live? Can a nigga live? Lord, tell me, can I live? Can a nigga live? Tell me, can I live? I know the hate is deeper than the color of our skin.
Yeah.
Can I live?
They say my rhymes cause too much excitement. Ride incitement, shit, well there's no indictments when my kinfolk get murdered by white men. Dark skin, light skin, divided and blinded. So we beef with each other, our brothers, rather than fight them. Fuck all that silence, it's time to get shit ignited. I ain't my way, low nigga. I ain't taking shit from no tars. And ain't no motherfucking nation got freedom from marching, begging for portions. Niggas ain't signing no parchments, big payback. You crackers got red in your margins. Why? They broke every treaty, slaughtered the buffalo, and then they set fire to teepees. They carved their face in mountains, but we go to jail for graffiti. We fought for this country, they gave us syphilis at Tuskegee. We been getting robbed, yeah, we're the ones who stay behind bars. They take all our money, but they ain't wanna give us no jobs. Wasn't supposed to make it, but we stayed defying the odds. It's like we really only living off the grace of our God. Can I live without getting harassed by the Sarge? Can I live without getting slammed on my car? Can I live long enough to raise my kids? Can I live long enough to see justice? Yo, can I live without getting harassed by the Sarge? Can I live without getting slammed on my car? Can I live long enough to raise my kids? Can I live long enough to see justice? I stay away from the streets and the trouble to get in. Trying to stay strong in this world full of sin, but they wanna bring us down, they ain't wanna see us win. They wanna kill us all, Lord, tell me, can I live? Can a nigga live? Can I live? Can a nigga live? Lord, tell me, can I live? I know the hatred's deeper than the color of your skin. So can I live? Can a nigga live? Can I live? Can a nigga live? Lord, tell me, can I live? Know the hatred's deeper than the color of your skin. Can I live?
Go to the messed up, no. Bad news is to beat your home, nigga. Yeah. Go on, get on his ass real quick one time. 144, baby.
They said you get on, you gon' represent. I said, of course. Soon as they trade that beat, I ride that bitch just like a horse. She about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, me whole car. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I go with the fuck. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like I need a Vaselina like my Nina Puffer bar. Took a sock, watch the dark. Matter of fact, like the dark. Any problem, let them come. We gon' snatch they soul like Shang Tsung. Put them out of service, keep them tools like Miss Harvey. Try to hope it's way too late. I'm headed straight to the safe. Throw that one up like a trophy. I'm that nigga, ain't no debate. Throw them boys, we taking over. Call them up like set the date. This shit a piece of cake. Yeah, my bitches came from Whole Foods. Told them put on that top 3. Then bring me my house shoes. Don't make excuses, make moves. These niggas ungrateful, gotta show them UPK rules. I make hits like I can't lose. They said you get on, you gon' represent. I said of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I ride that business like a horse. She about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, the whole part. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with the fart. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You even low on this Lord, told they bitches either or. Yeah, I know them niggas ain't cut like that. I swear I'm to our court. Yeah, I just got off the call. I'ma start another war. Spit a plate up with my niggas, get your knife and your fork. They ain't locked in with the count and when you speaking to me fart. Yeah, I just took the floor. Ain't no cowards in my campaign. They can't stop the campaign. Tell them bring the champagne. They know I'm a champion. They can see the outcome. Get them niggas bad, got them tied down and out there. You can't do with them steps, but niggas been down since day one. We run up the bands, bitch, like Dylan. They say you get on, you gon' represent. I said, of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I read that bitches like a horse. Yeah, about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, we whole part. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You either low or this low, told that bitches either or. I told you niggas, you ain't cut like that. I swear I'm to our court. And I just made it call. We gon' start another war. Yeah.
You boy. You know what time it is, nigga. Better watch how you step in. Yeah. But that was my nigga. Yeah. I'm in you. Got my nigga Rawan with me. But that was my niggas, it'll be an honor. You know what I'm saying? Under commanding General. Yeah. Straight off the top, I love all of my niggas. That shit ain't gon' stop till we on top and we ballin', my nigga. We be fly as fuck, you know them bitches be stalking my niggas. That shit'll never change and it's the same with all my niggas. City to city, I should be at home. That's what my ribs say. But bitch, I'm grown. I'm in these streets and closed caption. Niggas know we bout that action. If a nigga play with me, then my Hakim gon' let him have it. Hey, think you the shit, this truth the shit. Nigga play, I let that Ruger hit. Get on them tracks, they be like, who is this? I'm rude with it. Ain't got no manners. All them pussy niggas talking shit. Yeah, I know they can't stand us, but we UPK Louisiana, bitch, that's what I'm reppin'. And my niggas solid number, real ones in my section. If you wanna get down, put your boots on, start stepping. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood I lay my life down right now for all my sisters and brothers, because I love them. I see them dapping and hug them. It's amazing to see how well we adapt from the struggle. Born again from a life of sin, trapped in the gutter. My mind frame was to kill my own kind. Feeling inferior, waking up ready to die. Run with them killers, so it's just a matter of time. For I take your life or let you take mine. That's when I realized the slaves killing slaves while the white man live to get old. We in them graves, and shit got me feeling played. I opened the Bible, went through them records, found out we was royalty, a nation to be respected. But in this world we rejected, we hated for our complexion. Still fighting to get accepted. We hear the truth and reject it, but love is getting corrected. And all my niggas correct me. The commandments, the foundation we erected. Brotherhood is a weapon.
Like smart. Pendo, kill the beat.
I don't know who, somebody need to hear this. Y'all speak Hebrew, that's Yiddish. How the fuck you try to label us anti-Semitic? We the Israelites, blacks, native Hispanics. The Germans get locked up for the Holocaust. Meanwhile, black people still up in the Holocaust. 100 million of us died in the transatlantic. 6 million died. Y'all want the world to never forget it. You can never be a Jew. You a Ashkenaz. This ain't a star dum-dum, a gun that would die. Yeah, Yeezy told the truth and got ostracized. Not one person in the Bible had on a yarmulke. We were slaves in America like we was in Egypt. Y'all don't even fit the curses in the Torah neither. Y'all was blind to the truth. I had to make it clear how Jerusalem, your land, your people came from Europe. That was 1947. Your menorah got 9 sticks. It's really only 7. Yeah, it's us against the world. Armageddon. This what happened when you inherit lies from your ancestors. Y'all the synagogue of Satan with them black hats. Your whole nation sitting ducks, Aflacs, bunch of thieves and culture vultures. Ain't nothing kosher. To tell the truth, you vagabonds don't have a culture. Macedonia, Alexander and Philip, you a convert, so tell me, how the fuck is you Israel? That don't make you the people just cause you live there. Why my people can't hate your people like y'all hate Hitler? All the prophets was black and was called nigga. Y'all don't even fit the description that's in the scriptures. Abraham, all the way down to Jacob, we the real Jews. Y'all don't study Christ, y'all follow the Talmud. Keep it real, yeah, let's keep it real. Cold hard truth, it give you chills. Say y'all Jewish cause y'all ain't really them. About to do them like Hammond, this the Feast of Purim. You BK undefeated, this an easy win. We was born fighting, y'all the evil twin. Jacob took hold of his heel, then out came his little red bastard, they kosher deals. It's only 12 tribes, y'all trying to make it 13. Esau despised his birthright, the Lord cursed him. He ain't the devil, who is? I'm still searching. Ask your rabbi why he give them babies herpes. I don't know what's worse, that or you claiming that you a Maccabee. I'm about to cancel, everybody try to cancel ye. I ain't afraid to speak, that's what I do. They riding to the core, I'm just judging them by their fruit. Cause they ain't suffering curses. If I was carnal, I promise I'll punch you in person. I know this is an uncomfortable subject. They making millions off our culture and black people suffering from it. Yeah, they don't believe in Christ. They the Antichrist. Make a living off of niggas. They're a parasite. I ain't afraid to tell the truth. Niggas terrified. I'm about to go DEFCON 4. I ain't satisfied.
That is proof. That is absolute proof that they know we are the real Jews. That's absolute proof. Now you got the records. Go find me a white Jew on any archaeology in Egypt anywhere. You will never find a piece of archaeology with white people as slaves in Egypt. So don't tell me that they were slaves and it's their identity, and they know it. And I know the blasphemy of them that say they are Jews and not. The Lord knows the blasphemy of you so-called white people that say you are Jews and you are not Jews. You are not the people of the law. You are not God's chosen people. God's chosen people are living in the ghettos of America. God's chosen people are in poverty and depression in the streets of America. God's chosen people are walking around in America with no identity. That's where God's chosen people are.
Hey, shalom, shalom. Clap it up, clap it up. You know what it is, man. We back at it, man. This is the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, underneath Commanding General Yohana. Since 1969, you know, this is Precinct Officer Kakam Gabar, man, coming to you from ICPK, Iowa. This is Wednesday night law class, man, where we do precept upon precept, line upon line, here a little and there a little. You understand? Definitely, man, hit that like button, You know what I'm saying? Hit the share button so we can get the algorithm popping. You understand? So yeah, definitely anybody trying to get their Hebrew names or whatnot, man, fill out fill out the attendance sheet in the chat. It's always in the chat, you know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what we need. We need you to get up in here and get your Hebrew name. Get in all black. You know what I'm saying? Start putting your brick in. Say con, I don't want con. You dig? Yeah, man. But yeah, it's Wednesday, May 21st. Coming to you live from the 515. As usual, as we do every week, bringing you this truth, the home of the truth, because your Christian pastor does not have the truth. Neither does your Muslim mosques, your imams, or your Buddhist priests or Buddhist monks, whatever they call themselves, or your damn East Indian Gandhis. Well, I don't even know their titles over there. Them red dot fools over there that in the rat temples. Nah, they ain't got they pray to the cow god. You know what I'm saying? I can't even have a hamburger messing with them fools. I gotta eat well, I don't know what they eat. Rat burgers over there. Matter of fact, no, they can't eat rat burgers because that's their gods too. But they do all type of madness over there. But here in the ISUBK, we eat everything that's lawful according to our God, the God of the niggas. You understand? The God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You understand? The Holy One of Israel. You understand? And the Holy One of Israel tells us to be separated. You understand? To be separated, to gather ourselves together. And that's today's topic. You dig? Today's topic is gather yourselves together. You understand? So we can go ahead and jump right into it. Let's jump right into it. I almost wanted to call this also, what does it mean to be holy? You understand? We can kind of play off both ways. You know what I'm saying? One of them could be gather yourselves together, or it could be what does it mean to be holy? You understand? So we just gonna break all that down. We're gonna break all that down. So yeah, first we're gonna start off right here in the book of Zephaniah, chapter 2. You understand? Zephaniah chapter 2. It says, what? Gather yourselves together. Yea, gather together, O nation not desired. You understand? Because we are the nation that's not desired. All nations on the planet Earth hate the so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Americans. The so-called white man hates us. The Chinese man. You understand? The East Indians, they come over here and they just want to just get your money. That's it. The Asian women, the Koreans, they come over here and they open up nail shops in all of your hoods. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? They can't stand looking at your feet, but they're gonna do that shit. You understand? And they're gonna talk shit while they're doing it. They gonna, matter of fact, let me see. Yeah, they're gonna do, and they're gonna do whatever they're gonna do, get your money. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, they're gonna talk all the shit underneath in their own little language. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't even thinking about this. Hold on. Let me see. Salakia. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, see, they ain't and then This ain't one. This ain't one. But yeah, you see that? Look, they don't care. They gonna spit on you. Asian nail shop owner hits and spits on black woman. Lock it for the image of the woman in the bottom. You know, you spend all your money at these goddamn nail techs. You know what I'm saying?
I've already answered you. I don't know why you keep calling at me.
And they be talking shit about you. Look, spitting on her.
The way I would have went upside Ling Ling's motherfucking head.
Salakia for that.
When she slapped my phone and like tried to.
But no, there was another one though I wanted to find where the woman, the Chinese people were speaking in Chinese or whatever English, language they speaking, and the goddamn woman, the black woman had Google Translate on her phone going. And I know y'all probably seen this shit before. You know what I'm saying? And then guess what? Come to find out, she was talking dog shit about her the whole time. You know what I'm saying? So little Ling Ling and them be up in there talking big trash while they doing your nails. You know what I'm saying? Also, when they be when you go in there buying all your wig products and shit, they listen, they can't stand you. You know what I'm saying? That's why there's a lot of Issacharite women nowadays who got nail shops. So I would definitely behoove you to go to one of them type of nail salons with the you know what I'm saying, with our own people. Don't go to these heathens, man. And guess what? I'm glad they know how to do all this anyway, because in the kingdom, they're going to be serving us anyway. So yeah, all them skills that they got doing nails and doing hair and all that, yeah, see, they're going to be having our princesses whipped up in the kingdom. They're going to be doing more than just that. So, but yeah, what does it say? Gather yourselves together, O nation not desired. Because we are the nation that's not desired. Straight up. And it's time, it's high time to wake out of sleep. You know what I'm saying? Because the shit is hitting the fan if you can't see it. Verse 2, before the decree bring forth, before the day pass as the chaff, before the fierce anger of the Lord come upon you, before the day of the Lord's anger come upon you. So yes, the Lord wants us to gather ourselves together before the Lord's anger is kindled. You understand? We should not be joining with these other nations. No, this ain't my land is your land is my land. You know what I'm saying? What's that one Michael Jackson song where everybody was singing all together and shit? Yeah, make the world a better place. You know what I'm saying? Where they had every nation, creed, and tongue of different nationalities of people singing all together. You know what I mean? I remember back in school, they would always have, back when we was kids, they would have like this, it was like a painting or something, or it'd be like on books, but it'd be like a circle of different colored people and they all just like holding hands and shit. Yeah, see, that's brainwashing. They try to brainwash you to think that, to make the God's chosen people think that we're all supposed to be one people. You know what I mean? And everything's okay, even though they just beat your ass for 400 years and took over your brothers and sisters' land and said it was theirs, but all of a sudden, we are supposed to be one people. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Let me see if I can find that old ass painting. Yeah, and they think God's gonna come and everybody's just gonna join hand in hand and we're all gonna be living in a happy place. Or you know how you be seeing have you ever seen somebody's car and they be having that sticker on the back that says coexist. Yeah, let me pull this up. Yeah, this right here. Like everybody's supposed to just be all one. Coexist. So you got the Muslim sign, you got the peace sign, you got the LBGT trans symbol, and then of course they're gonna hijack the shield of David. You know what I'm saying? Then they even got the satanic Baphomet right there. Then they got like the Buddha with this yin and the yang, and then of course they got the Christianity sign. Like we're all supposed to coexist and all be one. Oh, my bad, I wasn't even sharing it. Yeah, Most High in Christ says, I'm glad you got a black nail tech. You know what I'm saying? We definitely should support our own people. You know what I'm saying? And if you can't get a black one, at least get a Issacharite one, because they do if just as good, if not better, than Lil Ling Ling and them. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, right here, coexist. They want us to all be one. No, that's not thus saith the Lord. That's what all these religions, that's basically Christianity. That's biting from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, because they all kind of got the same ideology. We're supposed to eat from our trees. You know what I'm saying? Not from that tree, because when we eat from that tree, we get punished. You know what I'm saying? We don't need to eat from their tree because they want us to all be one. But the Lord does not want that. The Lord never wanted us to be all one. What did he tell us to do? He tells the children of Israel to gather yourselves together. That means separate from these other nations. You know what I mean? I pray you understand. Let's go over here to the book of Amos. Chapter 5, verse 4. It says, for thus saith the Lord unto the house of Israel, seek me and ye shall live. That's who we should seek. You know what I'm saying? We should not be seeking the help of the other nations or none of that. We should not be trying to be Muslim. You know what I mean? We're supposed to come back to our culture. We ain't supposed to be wearing the hijab or all that bullshit like we was showing the other day. What's her name? Like Sexy Red, and not just say anybody who they get a little money and they want to go on a vacation. What they gonna go? They're gonna go to Dubai. You know what I'm saying? They go to Dubai or Egypt, and then now you want to dress like Dubai, like you a Dubaiian. I don't even know what the term is to be from Dubai. You know what I'm saying? Now you want to put on a headpiece and all this old fake Arab garb. You know what I'm saying? I could find more images, but for time's sake, I ain't got time for it. You know what I'm saying? We supposed to gather ourselves together, old nation not desire, and seek ye the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Not coexist, because we supposed to be a holy people. You understand? Not coexist. No, not everybody accept everybody, do as thou wilt. And God is love, love is love. I went through that last week about, is God all love? No, he's not. You understand? But what does it mean to be holy? Let's go over here. First, let's just go to show you that the Lord told us that we should be separate from these nations. You understand? Gather yourselves together. Deuteronomy 7, the classic. Everybody knows this one by now. I done probably drilled it in your head for the whole year. Right here, Deuteronomy 7. And let's just start at verse 3. Matter of fact, let's start at verse 2. It says, "And when the Lord thy God shall deliver them before thee, thou shalt smite them and utterly destroy them." The Lord, see, if the Lord wanted us all be one and not be gathered together, O nation not desire, you know what he would have said? He would have said, when you go into that land, make peace with them and everybody be one. That's what he would have said. He would have said, make a treaty with them, everybody be good, sing kumbaya, because we supposed to be so peacefully. No, that's not what he said. He said, destroy them. Reading on, make no covenant with them and show no mercy. Nah. See, but what we do, we hard-headed. We a stiff-necked generation. We want to make covenants with them. We want to think that Billy and Samantha is gonna be cool with us. You know what I'm saying? And what they gonna do? They just gonna call you a nigga behind your back. Matter of fact, they're gonna do it with you. You're gonna look, Sexy Red or Glorilla or Kodak Black's gonna come on and they're gonna say the word with you. And then you're gonna push pause and y'all gonna have a debate about why should they not say nigga? And they couldn't wait to say it in front of you. That's what they do. You understand? And they be appalled like, oh my God, why can't I say nigga? Matter of fact, what's that one dude? Let me see. I forgot his name. He just did it. Oh yeah, matter of fact, that one woman, that was another one in Minnesota. She gets in trouble for saying, you know, black folks is giving her backlash for hold on, let me push pause. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna play it. Fair use. We're using this for entertainment and educational purposes.
Joining us for the second half hour of The Factor Uncensored, a woman in Minnesota has raised over $1 million asking for protection for her family after she went viral in a video where she admitted to calling an autistic black child the N-word. Her name is Shiloh Hendricks. She says her family has been in jeopardy since the video went public. As of tonight, that GoFundMe page is no longer available, so we're not sure what happened to the money.
Look, they raised $1 million because she said the word nigga. Good night. Oh, nation not desire, gather yourself together. This is right in the heartland in Minnesota. She raised one and talking about she's fear for her life. Man, come on, man. After you was at the park, after she was at the park going viral for calling a man nigga. I mean, a little autistic girl, man, boy, whatever you want to call it, nigga. Matter of fact, I'm trying to find this other one. Let me see. There's this other one though where, what's his name? Man, Salakia. Because this was just on that. So that happened maybe a few weeks ago, a few months, something like that. But man, I'm trying to remember dude's name, man, because the dude interviewed Cap Nazariak. Salakia. Let me find this video. Bear with me, Israel. But anyway, so he's on the damn news channel, and she wondering why she can't say nigga. What's his name? Mark Lamont. Yeah, that's what it is. Mark Lamont. I think y'all. I'm pretty sure y'all remember this. Let me see. Yeah, he was on the Pierce Morgan show. That's what it was. He was on the Pierce Morgan show. This right here, yeah. Salakia. No. Fair use once again. We're using this for entertainment purposes.
People are allowed to say what they want unashamedly, and you will
Well, go
not
on then,
have
say
free-
it. Say
You
the
will
M.
not have
Go on,
free
say.
speech.
Go on, say the M word. Go on.
I'm
No,
not
no,
ashamed.
no,
Hang on.
Don't invite. No.
No.
I don't want you to invite this woman to say a racially harmful term in front of me because I'm the only on here. So if she says it, I'm the victim of it. So please don't invite her for ratings to call me the N-word because that's basically.
Look, she's smiling. That devil. She's so much to the devil. She was like, "Ooh, I wanted to say it so bad." But Pierce Morgan, you know, she's sitting there like, I should be able to have the right to say whatever I want to say. Yeah, man, gather yourself together, old nation not desire, man. He snapped out. He japped out on him. Talk about, no, you ain't gonna give her the right to say shit when I'm the only nigga up on here. And that devil, she's smirking. And this cat right here, he gotta be like an Arab. He think he's funny because they all culture vultures. They love to hijack our culture anyway. Because we the salt of the earth. We'll keep playing that.
What it's going to be. There's a bunch of white people up here. You and one Uncle Tom on the left here, and to ask her to say the N-word while I'm here is ridiculous. You would not sit here with a Jewish person and say, please use a Jewish slur in front of this Jewish. It's ridiculous. I understand you don't have any bad intent, Pierce. I understand what you're trying to do, but we already know she's racist, and I don't want to invite a racial harm to me.
I hear you, and I accept that, and we'll leave it there. Thank
you. Yeah.
I want to live in a country where people are allowed to say what they want unashamedly, and you can.
Yeah, so she want to live in a country where she can just call all niggas and all niggerdom the nigga. Nigga. That's what she want to do. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? We need to gather ourselves together, O nation, not desire. Go ahead.
Salakia, that's the one I believe that Captain Nazar, you already said that.
I think I know what you finna say. I think that's the one also where she went viral because she was on doing some kind of little thing that she does where she was calling her baby daddy or something a broke ass nigga or something. Not that one.
I think she was the one that Captain Tazarian on Killstream talked with.
That's the one. Because she said, right, yeah, but she went viral for basically because she did like a TikTok where she was just talking, and then she said, yeah, these broke ass niggas or something. You know what I'm saying? And so Captain Nazariak did an interview with her and basically saying that she's racist, and she trying to say she ain't racist. She just says nigga like an everyday slang like we do. No the fuck you don't. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, they some culture vultures. They be trying to take our culture. But let's go back to these scriptures. Thou shalt make no covenant with them, no show mercy unto them. Yeah, we ain't supposed to show mercy unto these devils. Because you give them an inch, they're going to take a mile. You let one thing slide, then they think they got you. No, they let me slide on that. Well, I could do this. Neither shalt thou make marriages with them. You ain't supposed to marry them or none of that. You understand? Let's get to the chase. Why shouldn't we marry them? For they will turn away thy son from following me to serve other gods, and the anger of the Lord will be kindled against you and destroy you suddenly. You understand? Verse 6, I'm cutting to the chase. But thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. You understand? The Lord calls us, who? The children of Israel, a holy people. The Lord has chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are on the face of the earth. See, the Christian church, they make you think that holy just means you just go to church, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Because you a good old devout Christian. No, but the word holy, let's go to what the word holy means. So we're going to go up to the interlinear. This is how you get the, so now this is the Hebrew. You know what I'm saying? So let's just go down to the word holy. Oh yeah, I gotta click on the right script. I gotta click on the right verse first. What would be 6, right? Yeah. Right here, holy. Kadash. That's how you say it in the Hebrew. You know what I'm saying? In the Lashawan Kadash. That means set apart tongue. The holy tongue. So let's go to what it means. Lexicon. This is how you pronunciate it. Kadash. To means set apart. You understand? Set apart. We're supposed to be set apart from all these nations. That's what it means. We're supposed to be set apart from all these, supposed to be set apart from the Chinese man. You know what I'm saying? Supposed to be set apart from the white man. Supposed to be set apart from every nation that's on the earth. You understand? That's what we're supposed to be. Our cultures, but we're supposed to eat different. They eat cats and rats and dogs and all that. Eat pork, shrimp, crab, lobster. You know what I'm saying? No, we got to come back to our culture. Gather yourselves together, O nation not desired, before the anger of the Lord gets kindled against you. Because you keep wanting to join yourself with these nations. They don't give a damn about you. But you still want to marry them. And guess what? All they want to do is just down talk you. They're going to spit on you while you get your nails done. And then they're going to go on the show and tell you how much they want to say nigga. You know what I'm saying? Angel Reese, like we was just talking about yesterday, they playing basketball. They in the crowd calling you nigga all day. You know what I mean? White woman, she gets $1 million because she called you a nigga. Shit. All white people gonna be saying nigga now. If they could get $1 million out of it, shit, she hit the jackpot.
She removed it or what? Here's the latest and the moment Hendrix was confronted on video.
That little kid, you call him the little child?
What if he acts like one? He's gonna.
Are you about to hit him? You chase him here?
He took my son's stuff.
So that gives you the right to call a child, 5-year-old, and N-word.
If that's what he's gonna act.
That's
like.
what you're gonna call him.
That's what he's gonna act like.
You know, that's a hate speech.
The question is this our American?
Damn, if you're gonna act like one, well, he should have called her a bitch. That's what he should have called her. You understand? Because a shameless woman shall be counted as a dog. Thus saith the Lord. And what is a female dog? The technical term is a bitch. Let's get that, matter of fact. Salakia, even though this ain't got nothing to do with the topic. But shit, this is what she was acting like. Yeah, this is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 26, verse 25. In the Apocrypha, a shameless woman shall be counted as a dog. You understand? She was shameless for that. And what is a dog? A female dog? A bitch? Like Too Short said. Bitch. Hey, although I may be rude in speech, I am not in my knowledge. I pray you understand. I pray you understand. Yeah, so what are we supposed to be? We supposed to be set apart. You understand? That's what holy means, Kadash. Our language is set apart. That's why we're bringing back the Lashawan Kadash, the holy tongue. Nobody speaks that in the earth no more except for us, the Israelites. We supposed to wear fringes in our garments. You understand? We supposed to do everything different. We supposed to keep the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High God, and that is our wisdom in the sight of the nations. We're not supposed to be trying to amalgamate and be all one big coexisting family. No, that's not what the Lord says. You understand? This is not of the Lord. Coexisting is not of the Lord. We are supposed to gather ourselves together and be ye separate. You understand? That's what we're supposed to be. We're supposed to be like-minded. Let's go over here to the New Testament real quick. We're supposed to be like-minded people. Let's go over here to the book of Philippians. And not like-minded. What does it say? Be not of the world. You know what I'm saying? Us as the children of Israel, we're supposed to be one together as a nation. Be not of the world. You know what I'm saying? This is Philippians chapter 2, verse 2. Fulfill ye my joy that ye be like-minded, having the same love, being on one accord, of one mind. You know what I'm saying? We're supposed to be on one accord and one mind. Gather yourselves together because we are at war. We are at war with the enemy because they definitely are one-minded. Let's get that real quick. Let's go over here to the book of Psalms. But guess what? They're one-minded against us. You know what I'm saying? Psalms chapter 83. The classic. Psalms 83. It says, verse 3, it says, they have taken crafty counsel against our people and consulted against our hidden one. You understand? Verse 4. They have said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation. Oh, nation not desired. That's who we are. They want to cut us off from being a nation because we are the nation that's not desired. So that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. They don't want you to be Israelites. They want you to just call you nigger. They want to call you black, Hispanic, Native American. Now, we say so-called for layman's terms. You know what I'm saying? But verse 5, they have consulted together with what? One consent. So yeah, they done came together as one consent. You understand? They have came together as one to come against the children of Israel so that we will no longer be a nation. You understand? But what are we supposed to do? Let's go back to Philippians. Fulfill ye my joy that ye be like-minded, having the same love, being of one accord. Let nothing be done through strife or vainglory. See, we don't need to be doing it to see who's the best. Like, oh yeah. See, and that's what these fake Israelite groups do too. Or a lot of brothers, like it's especially like people who trying to come into the truth, but just because they didn't do it first or something, now they don't want to do it. You know what I mean? Because they didn't do it first. Nah, they want to do it through strife, and then they would, guess what? They'll set up their own fake Israelite group or whatever to get vainglory. But no, what does the Lord say? Be ye as one body, one Lord, one faith, one baptism. You understand? Let's get that. Let's get that. Ephesians. See, us, the children of Israel, we're supposed to be one, but we're supposed to be separated at the same time. That's what the word holy means. We're supposed to work as a one complete body, one unit, one engine. There's many parts to the engine. You understand? You got the fuel pump, you got the carburetor, you got the spark plugs, you got the camshaft, you got everything. When that engine is tightly knitted going together, then you got horsepower where you could burn up the block. You understand? You can't go nowhere if this part of the engine is over here and that part of the engine's over there. Your car gonna be stuck. You understand? And Christ, he's the mechanic that's trying to put the engine together. And this is the blueprint. This is the blueprint to put all the pieces of the engine together so we can roll out and roll over these heathens. Straight up. Let's go to Ephesians chapter 4, verse 5. Matter of fact, let's verse 3. Endeavoring to keep the unity of the spirit in the bond of peace. See, we're supposed to be at peace with one another. That's what we should be doing. Not banging, not being ops. You know what I'm saying? One body. Let's get it. Because what? There is one body, one spirit, even as ye are called in one hope of your calling. One Lord, one faith, one baptism, not more than one body, not more than one God, not more than one faith, not two baptisms. A lot of y'all want to go get baptized by water when what did the Lord say? What did John say himself? Matter of fact, he said, I indeed baptize ye with water, but the one who comes after me, whose shoes I'm not ready to fill, shall baptize you with the fire. So that's two different baptisms. But no, your Christian pastor, he still wants you to dunk your ass in the damn tub at church. Come on, man. Reading on. One God and Father of us all, who is above all and through all and all in you. And in you all, Salakia. You know what I'm saying? And it keeps going up, down on that, but that's pretty much, you get the point. There is only one body and one spirit, and we need to be all on that same accord. You understand? Going back to Philippians, feel my joy that ye be like-minded, having the same body, same love, being of one accord and of one mind. Gather yourselves together, O nation, not desire. You understand? But be ye separate. Matter of fact, and when he says be ye separate, like I said, that's just not just random people who wants to call themselves Christians, and so now you think you holier than now. This is us, the children of Israel, being separate. Let me see. Let me get that. Where we at? Where we at? Well, there's two of those. There's one in the Corinthians. Then there's one in let me see which one I want. Salakia. Anyway, yeah, let's go to 2 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 17. Right here. Just like because that's why the Lord gave Abraham so much blessings and gave him the promises and the covenant. You know what I'm saying? Because he left everything he knew to be separate from all the filth, you know what I'm saying, that was going on because he's from the Chaldees. You know what I mean? He was from Ur, the Chaldees. You know what I'm saying? And he left his family because they was following other gods and all that. But he was a friend unto the Most High God to be separate. So let's go over here to 2 Corinthians chapter 17. It says, wherefore come out from among them and be ye separate. That means holy, saith the Lord, and touch not the unclean thing, and I will receive you. You understand? The Lord wants you to be separated from these nations. Israel. You understand? That's what the Lord wants you to do. But no, see, these nations, they want you to act like we're all the same people when we're not, that God loves everybody. No, they don't. No, we don't. You understand? The Lord never wanted everybody to be all one meshed together. That's what they want. They want to have a one world order. They already did that once before during the Tower of the Babel. Let's get that. That they trying to get right back to their Tower of Babel. Babel means confusion. Babylon, confusion. And that's confusion where everybody's just all mingled together, all these different beliefs and different this and different that coexist spirit. That's confusion. Straight up. We're supposed to gather ourselves together and be ye separate. So let's go over here to the book of Genesis chapter 11. Yeah, Genesis chapter 11. And this is what happens when all these heathens come together as one. Let's get it. It says, and the whole earth was of one language and of one speech. So yeah, right there, listen, the whole earth was one. If that's what God wanted it to be like, hey, it was like that. That's exactly what they wanted, what people want, right? They want everybody to be one people, everybody speaking English, you know what I'm saying? And everybody singing Kumbaya, one people and one speech. And it came to pass, as they journeyed from the east, they found a plain in the land of Shinar, and they dwelt there. And they said one to another, go, let us make brick and burn them thoroughly. And they had brick for stone, and slime had they for mortar. And they said, go to, let us build us a city and a tower, So that's what these heathens do. They get together and they build high skyscrapers. You understand? They build the highest skyscrapers they could find. They go in the middle of the desert. Like, for example, speaking of Dubai wasn't nothing but a goddamn sand dune 15 years ago. Dubai was a sand dune 15, 20 years ago. Let's get some pictures of it. Yeah, right here. Look at this. Matter of fact, let's get this one.
Businesses
Fair
and many
use.
luxurious hotels have taken over what was once ruled by oil reserves
Educational
alone.
purpose.
So, how did the transformation happen? And what does Dubai's future look like? Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we're going to tell you about Dubai's transformation and its
Fair use. Yeah, look at that. This place, I ain't gonna play the whole damn video, but Dubai was nothing but a sand dune about 15, 20 years ago. Now look at it. It got the biggest building in the world. It used to be New York until they knocked it down the Twin Towers. But it went from a sand dune to they damn near built the Tower of Babel again. If you ever see pictures of the Tower of Babel, that's damn near what it looks like. Let's see. Even though this is just like a rendition of what they think it looked like. You know, no one really kind of really knows, because who knows? So how it kind of staggers up, you know what I'm saying? This is what they kind of say. Some of it looks like how it staggers, like this one especially, how it kind of staggers up. That's pretty much what this looked like. How it staggers up. You know what I'm saying? But that's what, hey, look, that's what they do, man. Let's go back. Genesis. And they said brick for stone and slime, they for mortar. And they said, go, let us build a city and a tower whose top may reach unto heaven. And let us make a name, lest we be scattered abroad upon the face of the whole earth. So yeah, they wanted to make a name for themselves. You know what I'm saying? But the point of the matter is guess what? They was all one accord. The whole earth was. The Lord don't want that. Of course, he would have kept it as such. You know what I mean? Now, Israelites weren't existent back then, but there was certain men who had the spirit of the Lord around that time, which would have been Abraham. You know what I mean? And from him, well, it was, you know, you had Abraham. Before Abraham, you had Jared. You know what I'm saying? You had different bloodlines that came all the way from Shem. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, keep reading. And the Lord came down to see the city and the tower, which the children of men builded. And the Lord said, behold, the people is one, and they all have one language. And this they begin to do. You understand? So the Lord's like, man, hey, they all one people, and this is what they doing. Now, nothing will be restrained from them, which they have imagined to do. That's just like right now, to this day. They trying to make a one world government and all be one people. And they done built towers. Now they building space stations. You understand? They building space stations and they were ready to fight against God. It's the same difference. Let me see. Reading on. Let us go down and there confound their language that they might not understand each other's speech. So around this time, this is when the Lord divided up the nations. You understand? He didn't want everybody speaking the same tongue. He wanted everybody, he wanted to confound them. He confounded them. So the Lord scattered them abroad from thence upon the face of all the earth, and they left off to build the city. Therefore is the name called Babel, because the Lord did their confounded language of all the earth, and from hence did the Lord scatter them abroad. So then you know what I'm saying, he separated the nations. Then you start, you know what I'm saying, having different, everybody was different bloodlines, but because it was pretty much the descendants of Ham, Shem, and Japheth. But from thence, then he separated the nations. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, let me get that. Yeah, Deuteronomy chapter 32. So yeah, if we was all supposed to coexist, this would have been, that was the time where God would have said, yes, all the people are one. My plan job well done. My plan is all worked out. No, that's not what the Lord wanted. He had a chosen people in mind the whole time. Ever since from Adam down to the children of Israel. You understand? And he chose Christ to sit on the throne of David to conquer. And we're going to conquer all these nations and put them into subjection. Let's go to Deuteronomy chapter 32. Yeah, right here. Deuteronomy 32:7. It says, remember the days of old, consider the years of many generations. Ask thy father, and he will show thee, thy elders, and they will tell thee. Verse 8, this is the point. When the Most High divided the nations, their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam. So the Lord purposely divided up the nations, like he did in Genesis chapter 11. And he separated the sons of Adam. Who's the sons of Adam? That's us, but also his chosen one. Everyone comes from Adam. After the flood, Noah, he was a descendant of Adam, and everybody else got unalive. You know what I'm saying? But he still had chosen seed amongst the sons of Adam. You understand? But he's going to say it right here. He separated the sons of Adam, and he set the bounds of the people according to what? The number of the children of Israel. That's who he separated them, and he set the numbers to the bounds of us. Why? Verse 9. For the Lord's portion is his people. Jacob is the lot of his inheritance. Israel, Jacob, the same thing, is the lot of his inheritance. So that's why us, because he chose us, we need to gather ourselves together. Be ye separate, because he divided up the nations. You understand? And we're supposed to come together as one in the name of Christ as one body, one Lord, one faith, one baptism. Because who's he? Who's he? Christ is the King of us, the King of the children of Israel. Well, he's the King of kings and Lord of lords. So he's going to be king over all the nations on the planet Earth. But that's our king. All the other nations, they're just subjects. They're subjects unto the children of Israel. The Lord God chose Christ to be king, to sit on the throne of David, an everlasting dominion that will never ever cease. You understand? And he chose us to be his special people. Read it again. For the Lord's portion is his people. Jacob is the lot of his inheritance. You dig? We can even go back to well, I already took it off and I don't feel like going back. But yeah, Deuteronomy 7 says, for thou art an holy people, to be separated. So yeah, that's why we're supposed to gather ourselves together. And the Lord never wanted us to all be just one. That's why what right here, Genesis 11:8, so the Lord scattered them abroad from thence upon the face of all the earth. He scattered all the people, all the nations abroad, because he didn't want everybody to be just all one. He wanted to separate everybody, and then from thence, he chose Israel to be his special people to carry out his law, statutes, and commandments. You know what I'm saying? And then these are the generations of Shem. Shem lived around that time. And then Eber, you know what I'm saying? That's where the word Hebrew kind of comes from, because it means to cross over. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't going to get into all that genealogy. Peleg, also, that's during the time of the separation of the nations. But yeah, anyway, that's a whole nother story. But yeah, the Lord didn't never want us all to be one. Let's go over here. But see, the heathens, they want you to be one. They want you to be all one and act like God loves everybody, so they can come together with one consent. Like it says right here, and the whole earth was of one language and one speech. Yeah, that's what the heathens want you to do. But no, that's not what the Lord wants. But let's just show you another instance where they do that. Let's go over here back to the Apocrypha. We're going to go over here to the First Maccabees, the book of First Maccabees. Now, this story right here, just to give you a backdrop. So this is around the time of Alexander the Greek. You understand? Now, in the Apocrypha is definitely a historically accurate documentation of what was happening to our people around the time of the Grecian Empire. You know what I'm saying? So let's go over here. Just to get some backdrop, let's just go all the way back up to verse 1. And it says right here, and it happened after that, Alexander, son of Philip, the Macedonian, who came out of the land of Kittim, had smitten Darius, king of the Persians and Medes, and he reigned in his stead the first over Greece. So Alexander, the son of Philip the Macedonian, that's king. That's not king, but they called him Alexander the Great. You understand? And at this time, he was the first one over Greece, the Grecian Empire. This was when the white man was beginning to start taking over. Before that, you have the Persian Empire. Before that, you had the Syrian and Babylonian Empire. Before that, you had the Egyptian Empire. You understand? It was all pretty much Africans. All the Africans was ruling that during that time. And then after the Africans ruled, then you had the Japhetic people. You had Ham first, then you had Japheth, which will be like your modern day Iranians, and them is the Persians. They ran the earth for a minute. Like, you know how you might see in like the cartoon with like Aladdin and shit. You know, when you had them palaces and all them shits like that. But then the white man came. You understand? And he said what? And made many wars and won many strongholds and slew the kings of the earth. So y'all know the story about Alexander the Greek. He's going around slaying and slaying. Their kingdom grew strong quick as hell. He was a young man and he was just going on battles after battles after battles, and went through the ends of the earth and took spoils of many nations, insomuch that the earth was quiet before him. Whereupon he was exalted and his heart was lifted up, just like the white man. The pride of his heart has deceived him. You know what I'm saying? And he gathered many strongholds and ruled over many countries and nations and kings who became tributaries unto him. You know what I'm saying? But he ended up dying, and he only reigned for 12 years. I'm just kind of skipping through. You know what I'm saying? But after him came out a wicked root named Antiochus, surnamed Epiphanes, or Antiochus, however some people say it different. The son of Antiochus the king, who had been a hostage at Rome and reigned in the 137th year of the kingdom of the Greeks. You understand? So after Alexander the Greek died, there's a wicked ass Edomite, Grecian, Antiochus Epiphanes. He came to power. And he was even more wicked than Alexander. You know what I'm saying? So let's just go down and get, and underneath them, there was wicked ass, coon ass niggas, you know what I'm saying, of Israel, who, you know, they start making covenants with the heathen to the point where they even start uncircumcising themselves and forsook the holy covenant. You know what I'm saying? Now let's just go down. Let's just go all the way down back to where we was at. Let's just go right here. It says, insomuch that the inhabitants of, this is First Maccabees chapter 1, verse 38. It says, insomuch that the inhabitants of Jerusalem fled because of them, whereupon the city was made an habitation of strangers and became strange to those that were born in her, and her own children left her. So Antiochus Epiphanes, he comes in, and these wicked Israelites go back up. Salakia, where was we at? In those days went out Israel, wicked men who persuaded many, saying, let us go make a covenant with the heathen. See, they forsook the holy covenant. See, at this point in time, they were supposed to stand strong together. Like, man, the white man is the devil. We need to come together and battle against these devils. The Lord will be on our side. They should know all the history of how much the Lord was on our side. Just like if you go back to what? Deuteronomy chapter 7. You understand? All they had to do was open up the scrolls and get on the good foot. Shit. What does it say? Deuteronomy 7:2. And when the Lord thy God shall deliver them before thee, you shall utterly destroy them and make no covenant or show no mercy. But what did these wicked niggas do? Coon ass niggas. So these will be like your Reverend Jesse Jacksons and your Al Sharptons and your TD Jakes, you know what I'm saying, and your Martin Luther Kings and all these old your Louis Farrakhan's, all your fake leaders who, guess what? They go make a covenant with the heathen. Instead of saying what? Gather yourself together, O nation not desired. You dig? I hope you following me. So now let's go back all the way down. So everything became wicked in the land because you had wicked ass, coon ass niggas, and the white man, which is the devil, underneath Antiochus Epiphanes, was making a lot of moves. You know what I'm saying? It says, insomuch that the inhabitants of Jerusalem fled because of them, whereupon the city was made an habitation of strangers. So now there's random people living in Jerusalem. You got the white man, probably a couple some Arab men, some Chinese men, who knows? Because the thing is, when it came down to the Grecian Empire, they just came in and just swallowed you up. You know what I'm saying? And had different mercenaries and all type of shit. You know what I mean? Let's keep going. Her sanctuary was laid waste like a wilderness. Her feasts were turned into mourning, her Sabbaths into reproach, her honor into contempt. So now, like, people wasn't even doing the holy days no more. Niggas wasn't keeping the Sabbath day. It was all bad. Just like how we're downtrodden to this day. You know what I'm saying? We were downtrodden because the white man is a goddamn devil, and because we didn't gather ourselves together as one body, one nation, you know what I'm saying, against the heathen. As had been her glory, so was her dishonor increased, and her excellency was turned into mourning. So as much as the glory of the Jerusalem used to be, especially when it was underneath King David and King Solomon, you know what I'm saying? It was turned into mourning. Verse 41, this is the point. Moreover, King Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom that all should be one people. What? Now he wants everybody to be one. Just like America. America wants to come in. They want to downtrodden you. They want to rape, rob, pillage all your people and all their racism. And then later on, oh, God loves everybody. We're all one people. You know what I'm saying? That's just like the white man, man. There's nothing new underneath the sun. after he done conquered your ass. And let's keep reading though. Verse 42. It says, and everyone should leave his laws. So all the heathen agreed according to the commandment of the king. So now we're all one people, but guess what? You got to leave your laws. You know what I'm saying? So now you can't circumcise your children no more. Now you can't do it damn near was illegal for you to not eat pork. If they caught you not eating pork, then that was damn near death sentence. Oh, what? You're trying to keep the dietary laws? You're acting like an Israelite. You know what I mean? You're trying to keep the God of Israel's laws. Nah. Verse 43. Yeah, many also of the Israelites consented to his what? His religion. That's what niggas is doing to this day. You sacrifice unto idols and profane the Sabbath day. So now instead of upholding the Sabbath day, what do? You go to church on Sunday. Instead of keeping the Passover, what do? You go celebrate Easter. Instead of keeping Purim, what do? You celebrate Valentine's Day and Mother's Day. And you consult to the white man's religion, which is Christianity. Or you even go to the Muslims and you want to be a Muslim mosque. Verse 44. For the king has sent letters by messengers unto Jerusalem and the cities of Judah that they should follow the strange laws of the land. Good night. Now, what do they say? Well, you got to follow the laws of the land. Now, shit, them Grecians, they was all LBGT back then too. Do your research. What's his name? Alexander the Freak. He was having Diddy parties all day. But that's probably what. Hey, shit, he was having Diddy parties for show. If y'all ever seen the movie Alexander, man, hey, listen, it was definitely Diddy parties. I had to turn the damn shit off. Matter of fact, let me see some. Never mind. I'm not even gonna show that because it's kind of viewer discretion would have been definitely be advised, and I fuck around got clipped for that, but I ain't gonna show it. And then they be having like old Greek pottery. If you look up old Greek pottery, it shows them doing a lot of LBGT shit. You know what I'm saying? Man, listen, nasty work. But yeah, back to the scripture. Where's we at? Yeah, First Maccabees, chapter 1, verse 44. It says, for the king had sent letters by messengers into Jerusalem and in the cities of Judea that they should follow the strange laws of the land. So now, instead of following the Lord, the Most High God's laws, now we got to follow the laws of the land. See, of course, I can't tell the whole story, but the Maccabean family they did gather themselves together, O nation not desired. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I'll just get cut straight to the chase. Let's get it. Let's go to next chapter, actually. Because we kind of crunched on time. Let's go over here. So after all this, you had all these wicked Grecians. You had some coon-ass niggas. They was all going against the Most High. But finally, you had some brothers who stood up for the Lord. You know what I'm saying? So let's go to verse 19, 2 and 19. Let's get it choppy. Then Mattathias answered and spake with a loud voice, though all the nations that are under the king's dominion obey him and fall away everyone from the religion of their fathers and give consent to his commandments, yet will I and my sons and my brethren walk in the covenant of our fathers. You understand? So he didn't give a damn. He stood up and said, guess what? Y'all want to be some coons? Y'all want to follow after the white man? We're going to follow after the Most High God, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, our forefathers. And that's what we do right here in the ISUPK. You understand? Get a Lord a hand. You know what I'm saying? Big ups to Commanding General Yohana and all the generals and all the captains and officers and troopers and young men who actually, guess what? They say what? They speak with a loud voice. That's what we do every weekend when we go to camp. We on them corners and we cry aloud and spare not. Throughout, though all the nations that are under the king's dominion obey him and fall away everyone from the religion of their fathers and give consent to his commandments, yet will I and my sons and my brethren walk in the covenant of our fathers. You understand? Verse 21. God forbid that we should forsake the law and the ordinances. We will not hearken to the king's word to go from our religion, either on the right hand or on the left. So he's like, listen, fuck all that. They out there being wicked, doing LBGT, eating pork. They done forsook, they doing shit on Sunday. They done forsook the Most High God. Listen, we sticking to the Most High. Straight up. Now, when he had left speaking these words, there came one of the Jews in the sight of all to sacrifice on the altar what was at Modin according to the king's commandment. So there's this one dumbass nigga. He pulled up to the altar and he comes to sacrifice according to the king. Now, if we read back, their sacrifice, they were sacrificing swine. He sacrificed swine on the altar. Verse 24. Which thing when Mattathias saw, he was inflamed with zeal, and his reins trembled. Neither could he forbear to show his anger according to the judgment. Wherefore he ran and slew him on the altar. So he was like, listen, you ain't finna defile the Most High God's altar any longer. And he killed him right there. You understand? Verse 25. Also the king's commissioner who compelled men to sacrifice, he killed at that time. And the altar he pulled down. So he pulled down the altar and he killed the commissioner and all that. He's like, man, we ain't doing this shit no more. Thus dealt he zealously for the law of God, like as Phinehas did unto Zampri, the son of Salem. And Mattathias cried throughout the city with a loud voice, saying, whosoever is zealous of the law and maintaineth the covenant, let him follow me. You understand? So what did he say? Follow me. Come back to the Most High God. Gather yourself together, O nation not desired. You understand? That's what we're supposed to be doing in these last days, man. We're supposed to forsake the ways of the heathens. You understand? Come back to the Lord and seek his face. And the Lord will definitely be on our side, straight up. So he could deliver us out of this wicked captivity. You understand? And this oppression that because the white man is the goddamn devil. I pray you understand. So with that being said, this is the Israelite School Universal Practical Knowledge. Start out at 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, underneath Commanding General Yohana. Understand, a rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister enters into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves for the world, and if a new brother or sister needs transportation, they will arrange it. And after that 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to that brother or sister. And there's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court one another. And after that 6 month period, the brother and sister can't get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment, you know what I'm saying? Definitely got paid tithes. You can find that in the book of Numbers 18 and 21 and the book of Malachi. And also, if you want to give a free will offering, man, you could definitely hit us up, man, at $ISUBK Iowa 515. You know what I'm saying? If you want to donate to us here directly in Iowa, to pay your tithes, you go to isubk.com and you can follow the links there. You know what I'm saying? And the next upcoming Holy Convocations, of course, we got all the cookouts. So there's cookouts in North Carolina, cookouts in Chicago, and each month starting in July is cookouts. You know what I'm saying? We'll definitely be placing more information up coming soon. You dig? And we'll have all that information for you. And we'll be making flyers and videos and all that. But the first one is gonna be in North Carolina. So if you're over there, I think it's Fayetteville to be exact, around July, the first weekend of July. So if you're in that area, definitely reach out to your nearest camp leader, and they'll definitely get you more information. The upcoming holy day that's coming up is the Feast of First Fruits. You know what I'm saying? The Feast of First Fruits will be held. Let me double check. The Feast of First Fruits is Sunday. Salakia. Yeah, Sunday, June 8th, the 25th. So that's next week. 2 weeks from now. So 2 weeks from now, June 8th at sundown, is the Feast of First Fruits, June 8th. So definitely, we come together and we feast and we do our thing as Israel. You know what I'm saying? And then after that, you got the cookout in July. Then, and here for the Midwest, we have ours at the end of July, the end of July, the first week in August, and that will be in Chicago, Illinois. You understand? But yeah, with that being said, definitely check us out next week. Once again, heavy content on Tuesdays. Wednesdays is law class, where we break down precept upon precept, line upon line. And with that, men of Israel, Imagine, which we stand. Imagine Shabbat, Imagine Barak, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Barakatah. Young Natar, Sarmin's turn. I'm gonna give a courtesy salute to the sisters of Imagine, which means to stand. Men of Israel, Imagine Shabbat, Imagine Barak, Yahweh Shemar Alatham by Shem Yahweh Shah.
Yahweh Shemar Alatham by Shem Yahweh Shah.
Class dismissed.
I don't give a love to fuck about what them bitches gotta say. I'm a woman West nigga till they put me in the grave. I don't give a love to fuck about what them niggas gotta say. I'm a woman West nigga till they put me in the grave. I don't care about what they say. Hey. Fuck with my Akima, fuck with my sisters, then I got a problem, I'm never gonna miss you. I got 100 hanging out the AR, I got a 50 hanging out the pistol. He say it's corner, I'm just being realistic. I be on them corner posted with the realest. If it's the Sabbath, then we going fishing. I'm reeling them in, that's a God-given mission. I'm really on timber, I'm stamped in the pistol. I get the order, be glad of this mission. Hebrew Academy graduate, nigga. Training, put through the baddest conditions. I fuck with none but the baddest of bitches. She righteous, submissive, she glad to be with me. That thing Putin like Vladimir, niggas, she know I'm a prophet, she gotta be listening. Disrespect, I ain't having that shit till I go make some business from scratch. She bitchin' the different breed of black men. We don't do the bad thing. I remember back when I was really trapping, trying to get the racks in, selling dope to black men. But now I'm trying to make it straight. Like, don't forget about my face. We standing up straight, can't fold us. Too heavy, the world won't hold us. Go get you some rank, I told you. Line up in these ranks, we soldier. You can take that to the bank, we focus on. How many times must we remind you? One body, one rest. One week, I will never take up this a place. When the law with you ain't no up next. It's just us, nigga, that's that on that. All that weak shit, that ain't no threat. Say you won't beat, bitch, with that ain't no sweat. We with all that. The Lord called a nigga out the world. I responded and called back. Oh, Lord. And everything that they stole from us, fuck that shit, we want all that. Them niggas snitching and they act like bitches. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They killing women and they fuck with sisters. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They telling lies, switching up the doctrine. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They ain't gon' ride until they die, so that's why we unaffiliated with them. Come on the command and general. Your hunter, we unaffiliated with them. Like they tongue and they say they keep that shit 100, we unaffiliated with them. They telling lies, switching up the doctrine, that's why we unaffiliated with them. They ain't gon' ride until they die, so that's